Hey guys, Ashley here. I'm one half of the Wrestling Nerds. This is my video on the WWE 2009 draft. Okay, before I get started, just a shout out to our 20 subscribers. That's awesome, guys. When I started this channel with my mate Jason, we were hoping for many subscribers, and it's come true very quickly. 20 subscribers, that's awesome, guys, and we've only had the channel for about a month now. So yeah, keep subscribing. Alrighty, onto my thoughts of the draft. Okay, for Raw, I believe it would be okay. Before I start, actually, I'm just going to make this clear. It's sort of a predictions video. As Spinnernet and 123 Kid have made clear before, it's just our thoughts on it. Usually WWE watches these type of vids and then goes the complete opposite way. So this is just my thoughts on it. It's not necessarily going to happen. Okay, so let's get started. For Raw, I think that Triple H, Edge, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Christian Cage, and Evan Bourne should be drafted over. Okay, so the reasoning for this. Triple H has the WWE title, so it'd be good for him to go onto Raw and start contesting it for that brand. It's just a change from him being on SmackDown, I guess. Edge to come over. Okay, firstly, it would be good for Edge to have a feud with Triple H, as the feud with Orton and Triple H is really getting old and pathetic, as Spinnernet said that the pay-per-views just aren't delivering what the feud is capable of. Also, he said that Triple H, Orton is his bitch. So yeah, I agree totally with Spinnernet. I'd like to see a new feud, and I believe Edge and Triple H would be a good one. Also, the obvious reason, Vicky Guerrero is the new GM for Raw, so it makes sense for Edge to go over as well. Okay, Shelton Benjamin and MVP. MVP move over to Raw because he has the United States Championship. So just switching titles around with the brands, as I'll speak of later. Shelton and MVP could continue their feud for the United States Championship, and with Evan Bourne coming in as well, he has a lot of talent, and if they utilize that, he could be a part of the United States Championship, which will rise in his solo career. Okay, so SmackDown. I think it would be good to have John Cena, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase, Santino Marella, and Morrison to come over. Okay, so that's a lot of picks, but if you think about the possibilities and the storylines that they could have from here. First of all, the main feud I want to see is Cena and Orton. As we've seen in matches between them before, it's an awesome feud. They have really good matches, as Spinnernet also said at SummerSlam. I'd like to see more matches like that. Also believe, again, it's a fair trade with what I said with Raw. Okay, so Triple H would swap over with Cena. They're both faces, fan favorites, so that's an even trade. Orton and Edge, they're both heels, and so we're basically just switching what titles they're fighting for. So Orton and Cena to have a feud for the World Heavyweight, and Edge and Triple H for the WWE title. Okay, my reasons for Rey Mysterio is just to again have different titles on different brands. So the Intercontinental Championship would go on SmackDown, and that's my reasoning. Game for MVP going to Raw, as he is the United States Champion. Okay, Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase. Okay, not many people have brought this up, as it's not really. I just think it'd be cool to have Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase to go for the Unified Tag Team Championships against Carlito and Primo. I think this would be really cool. They had a match earlier this week on SmackDown, um, and Cody Rhodes and DiBiase actually won, and it made me think, well, maybe they should be the tag team going for the Unified Tag Team Championships now. Yeah, I hate to rip off 123 Kid, but yeah, I think Santino would be good on SmackDown as purely for the entertainment he gives. It'd be good for SmackDown to have that type of entertainment. Okay, this one a lot of people have been contemplating. It's the Morrison going over to SmackDown. Okay, so at the moment he's a tag team with The Miz on ECW. It'd be awesome for him to get drafted over to SmackDown to pursue his solo career and perhaps go for the Intercontinental Championship to start off as Rey Mysterio. I've seen them fight before in tag team matches. Yeah, that could be a good kickoff of a storyline. Okay, coming to ECW. I think Chavo Guerrero, Mr. Kennedy, Brian Kendrick, and Ezekiel Jackson, and Vladimir Kozlov to go over to ECW. Okay, basically Chavo Guerrero, my reasoning is at the moment he's just pushing his aunt Vicky Guerrero to ringside. He's not doing much. He has had previous ECW title reigns. I think it'd be good for him to just go on ECW again as a fresh start. I'm not sure if he's already on ECW, but yeah, that'd be good. Mr. Kennedy, a lot of people have been saying Spinnernet, also quoted, and 123 Kid. Just be good for him to have a fresh start. Basically, all my picks for ECW is for the guys that have a fresh start. Brian Kendrick and Ezekiel Jackson. Okay, so they used to have lots of tag team matches on SmackDown. Not much anymore, so it'd be good for them to become a tag team on ECW, as if I'm correct, Miz and Morrison will be splitting up, so it'll be a tag team to replace them on ECW. Okay, Vladimir Kozlov. Okay, so this guy was supposedly a Superman. Okay, he went from being undefeated until HBK, Shawn Michaels slashed his streak, to a lumberjack in a tag team championship match. Okay, so he's gone from this guy that can't be defeated versing Triple H and stuff for the titles to a lumberjack. Okay, that's just way out of hand. So again, with the fresh start, Vladimir to go over to ECW to fight guys like Finlay and Mark Henry. Basically to go over again what I've chosen. For Raw, Triple H, Edge, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Christian, and Evan Bourne. Okay. SmackDown, Cena, Orton, Rey Mysterio, Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase. And Santino for entertainment. Morrison to pursue his solo career. That would be an awesome storyline. ECW, all these guys are fresh start. Chavo Guerrero, Mr. Kennedy, Brian Kendrick, and Ezekiel Jackson, and Vladimir Kozlov. Okay, just to go over with the replaces again. So, having Triple H replace Cena from SmackDown to Raw, they're both faces and fan favorites, so that's an even trade. Also, with Orton and Edge, they're both heels, so again, that's a fair trade. They'd just be going after different storylines and titles, so there'd be new feuds, which would spruce things up a bit. And Rey Mysterio and MVP just switching the titles around for the brands. Alrighty, if you're still watching, that's awesome. I'm Ashley. I'm one half Wrestling Nerds. Rate, comment. If you haven't seen us before, check out the channel. If you like it, subscribe. Cheers. See ya.